was going to introduce Jose in a minute, but I wanted to welcome him back, Jose Luis Puerta, Grammy-nominated musician. Good morning and welcome to this service of worship at the Unitarian Universalist Church of Tucson. Today is January 11th, 2026, and it's a Sunday. My name is Greg Bettinger, and it's my privilege to be your worship associate this morning. I'm joined by our minister, Reverend Jamili Omar, and our consulting minister, Reverend Samantha Wilson. Our community is striving to become as varied as the blooms of the Sonoran Desert. Whoever you have been, we welcome you. Whoever you are, we welcome you. And especially whoever you are becoming, we welcome you and invite you to bring your whole self here now. There are gender-specific bathrooms out those glass doors behind you, and there is also an accessible and gender-inclusive single-stall restroom in the alcove back there behind the AV desk. On Sunday mornings only, that's today, the sanctuary, the social hall, our parking lots, and our children's classrooms are open to all without invitation. However, we have designated a number of other areas as private, even on Sunday morning. Private offices are labeled, and entry to those spaces are by invitation only for all of us, and also any law enforcement officers, including ICE, unless they have a proper judicial warrant. If at any time you don't feel safe here and you need to take advantage of those private spaces, please consider yourself invited as of this moment. As we worship today, let us always remain mindful of the desert people who came first to this place and whose land was stolen in successive acts of displacement and genocide. We honor the O'odham, the Yaqui, and the Apache. We also honor the Hohokam and the many other ancient indigenous peoples whose names are not known to us. As Unitarian Universalists, one of our core values is interdependence. We honor the interdependent web of all existence. With reverence for the great web of life and with humility, we acknowledge our place in it. We covenant to protect Earth and all beings from exploitation. We will create and nurture sustainable relationships of care and respect, mutuality and justice. We will work to repair harm and damaged relationships. As we move more deeply into the sacred space of worship, please know that you are indeed welcome here. Whether you walked in, rolled, or skipped, wherever you are on your spiritual journey, whatever cultural and ethnic background you claim, whatever your immigration status, whomever you love, however you identify your gender, and in whatever way you choose to express it, please know that you are truly welcome here. We especially welcome any new visitors this morning, and I know we have a slug of them. If you are new and are feeling up to it, we invite you to raise your hand so that we can welcome you warmly. Thank you for your bravery. Thank you for attending. Welcome to you all.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Radical Sunday. This was a weekend, let me tell you. Various circles of our community met at 3 different meetings from Friday night to Saturday afternoon, and we have one final meeting today of our Healing Accountability team and our Healthy Congregations team. Wow. We worked hard. If you were here at any point in the last 48 hours for one of those meetings, please raise your hand. So everybody turn and look around. Now you know who's tired and Now you know who you can ask questions to, because you will have questions and they now have answers. So we're just going to go home. No, I'm kidding. All right. Today, Reverend Sam and I, though, are going to share some of that work with you, and more importantly, we're going to point the way for what's next for our community, so we all know at least a little bit after today. If you were here, you would have heard us say things like, we got a lovely haiku. Can I read you our haiku? Our church opened wide. Love, justice, freedom, and truth. Find a purpose here. Very good, very good. We were also trying to find some slogans or some rallying cries for our work together, and we got beloved transition. Yeah, we were so on that one. Okay, we are choosing our future together. Not bad, not bad. We are moving at the speed of trust, which is also true, but maybe not a rallying cry. The one we all loved. Are you ready for it? Make Unitarian Universalism great again. Abbreviated, who's got the abbreviation? MUUGA, right? MUGA. There will be merch for this one. And then our official transition tagline, we are building our new way. And I love this line because it combines two of our focuses for today. Radical, because this is a brand new thing. We are doing a thing this congregation has never done. And actually, nobody in the UUA has done a transition the way we are doing it. It's also interdependent, because this thing we are doing together, as all the people who are here working so hard this weekend can attest. This was a group project. And the thing I knew but couldn't have said aloud before this weekend is this transition is not really and not only about finding a minister. At the end of this, you will find a minister. This is too wonderful of a congregation to serve for you not to find the right minister, and I attest to that as the current minister. But in order for you to have the right minister leading this beloved community, you need to come consensus about what you want in a minister, what you want this congregation to be, and how it will be together for the next 5 to 10 years. Once you have done this discernment work, and it will be work, you will be ready to call a minister. It's that simple. You have to decide what you want and how you want to get there, and then you will call the right minister who will fit you. So here's the good news. I will be here with you through that period. And if your final vision of who and what this congregation is and my call to ministry align, I will apply to be your next settled minister. That's an if. If not, if there's a future where your work together to decide what the congregation is does not align with my call to ministry, we will graciously and lovingly part ways. It's that simple. And until that point, we have work to do, friends. So, no matter what, as our beloved Reverend Sunshine Jeremiah Wolf says, this is a congregation that gathers in faith. Not faith in one religion or one God or any one way. We gather in faith of the power of diversity, the power of love and the hope of a world transformed by our care. We gather in faith in ourselves and in those around us, not a faith that requires perfection or rightness in one another. A faith that rather is in a shared imperfection. We may learn to stumble and fall together. Faith that we will help one another to rise and to try again and again and again. We are Unitarian Universalists. Come, let us worship together. So please join me in these chalice lighting words as Greg and Rowan was going to help light? Nope, so just Mr. Greg. Oh, Rowan, do you want to come help light the chalice? Yeah? If you are at home and you have a chalice, please feel free to light it now with us. These words by Reverend Leslie Takahashi. All that we have ever loved, all that we have ever been, stands with us on the brink of all that we aspire to create. A deeper peace, a larger love, a more embracing joy, a deep joy in this life we share.
The service was planned up until Tuesday, the day before Renee Good was murdered by a federal officer. The song that I suggested that we start today's service was chosen before the terrible moment where the people who were supposed to hold that federal officer accountable for his crime, before they began to deny the humanity of Renee Good. This song, on some level, is about having complicated feelings of rage, feelings of sorrow, feelings of just not being able to put one foot forward, and yet doing something anyway. And so, unbeknownst to me, it is the perfect song to begin today's service. Would you rise as you are able? Since it is a new song to some of you, try to catch the chorus. It alternates verses and choruses, and we'll dwell on the chorus on the last hymn. We'll stay there a little bit. Catch as you can. Ba-da-da. One morning I woke up and I knew what to do. I'd catch all the stones that everyone threw. I'd catch all the sorrow that I couldn't obey. Then I'd take all the stones and I'd throw them away. Don't ask why, say we must all be free. Don't ask when, say you can count on me. Repeat that. Don't ask why, say we must all be free. Don't ask when, say you can count on me. One morning I woke up and I knew what to do. I'd catch all the stones that everyone threw. I'd catch all the arrows that I couldn't obey. And I'd take all the stones and I'd throw them away. Don't ask why, say we must all be free. Don't ask when, say you can count on me. Repeat that. Don't ask why, say we must all be free. Don't ask when, say you can count on me. One morning I woke up and I knew what to do. I'd take all the stones that everyone threw. I'd catch all the anger that I couldn't obey. Then I'd take all the stones and throw them away. Don't ask why, say we must all be free. Don't ask when, say you can count on me. Again. Don't ask why, say we must all be free. Don't ask when, say you can count last time. Don't ask why, say we must all be free. Don't ask when, say you can count on me. Please be seated.
Thank you, Brian.